Welcome back, Commotion family. If you missed the last 3 episodes, man, we have had the full gamut of guests. We've had Space Rabbit, Nick Rush, and Matt Sams, as well as Zach Assad. Go back, check out the library, and while you're there, make sure you hit subscribe and like and turn the bell on so you get notified when Commotion uploads a new video. Tonight, we have another comedian. Jordan B. is in the house. I've heard some of his stuff, guys. You are in for a treat. I will give you a fair warning. It might get graphic. I don't know yet, but I'm just here to warn you. If you're sensitive, get the hell on. Before we get going, Brad with Sport Around Trophies, what's up, man? Thank you so much for always providing my guests and the crew with custom tumblers. Sport Around Trophies and Awards on social media platform, or you can give him a call at 540-613-1892. This week I have a hat on, fitting to take it off. You should too. Let's roll.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear Lord, I feel like we already got our laughs out, man.
I thought the Purge was about to start with that intro. I was like, where's the alarm?
So Jordan literally thought we were watching it, and I pre-recorded the intro. And my man looked over at me, and he was like, you're not doing that right now. It's like, Jordan, we just went over this, dude.
Yo, you are a hell of a ventriloquist. Because on the screen, you was moving. I'm looking at you just stoic. Man.
I threw my voice.
That
Jordan B. What's up?
What's popping, man? What's popping, everybody? Commotion. Thank you for having me, brother.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for coming. So, dude, Christiansburg native or just Christiansburg drunk first time?
Nah, Christiansburg native, born and raised, baby.
Nice, man. Where'd you go to school? Where'd you?
From primary to high school, man.
Whole deal.
Christiansburg, everything.
Athlete, mathlete.
Football, basketball, tennis, baby.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hitting the tennis rackets.
Tennis was
man.
fun, and I got into it on just the craziest way. My homie Charlie was like, we need more people on the tennis team. So me and my brother went, just jokingly. My brother left. I happened to enjoy it. So for 4 years, I played tennis, man.
Was Charlie Caucasian?
Yeah, you may know him. Charlie Stoner. You may know him.
I don't know, man.
A little dude dresses like a pimp.
I don't know. What year did you graduate?
2010.
Oh, see, I'm old as fuck, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm 1995 Auburn.
Auburn, golly, brother.
I can still talk, though. I can count. They're good now, though.
They are.
Back in the day, I think I had like 30 people in my graduating class.
What?
Like, it was legit. Like, nobody would go out there.
God, that graduation was quick.
Yeah, it was. And Rob.
They did that while school was going on. When the bell rings, y'all walk across. Like,
in between class, we're graduating Rob, Sherry.
30 people. Good Lord.
How many did you guys have?
I think, I want to say like 276.
Oh, okay. That's not as much as I thought.
No. Christiansburg wasn't too big when I was coming up. Now it's huge. But
yeah, everybody's moving here, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's wild. Like being in the real estate industry, we do a lot of relocations. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's like, damn, people are coming here, you know?
I mean, I think probably just because of tech, man. Tech is growing and they're trying to grow. So,
yep. Tech is Radford, you know. I think what's funny is from everything that I've heard, like academia is kind of because people aren't getting jobs after college. You know, they're like not as packed. So like the people that are relocating are really relocating for like a niche thing that tech offers, like agriculture or something crazy. And they've lowered kind of like their entrance exam. I might be wrong. Maybe
No,
I'm
I
just
mean, it
hearing
makes sense. It makes sense.
But it's wild. Did you go to college or anything?
I went to Virginia Western for a semester, and then I was like, yeah, I'm good on this.
Yeah.
Like, okay. It was fun to BS through college and get good grades, but I was like, I'm good.
Yeah. This takes too much time, man.
Yeah, dude. Like, no.
Yeah. So I went to New River, like, gosh, right when I went out. And nah, just not my thing.
It's not fun, man.
It's not. It's like, I don't want to do this anymore.
You're
you know?
It's a community college, so it's just like a bigger high school.
Oh, gosh, yeah. And then you had like one 60-year-old dude.
Yeah,
You're
bro.
like,
Oh, my gosh. There's always an old man. It's like, dog, you're not going to make
that sucker's in the back of the classroom like this. Can you, so I'm having a problem hearing. Could you speak up?
Yo, in the computer class, he doesn't, man. Yeah, community college is wild. It's basically, it almost prepares you for real life, because if you're going to go into the job force, you're going to be with an old man and a bunch of weird people that you don't really want to be around just to get a check. So community college might be the best thing for you.
If you're looking for a standard life like that, please attend
community college. It'll set you up for life. Like,
so what are you doing now? I mean, I know you're rocking the stand-up world. You got a career, you just kind of doing your thing.
I'm just, man, on a journey.
Yeah.
Seeing what happens.
Good.
Trying to
find it. Yeah. I understand, man. I wish I wouldn't have locked myself in so young. You know what I mean? Like, I always owned businesses and did that stuff, and I felt like I just had I didn't live enough. I didn't live my life. You know what I'm saying? Now, we had kids late. I had kids when I was like close to 40, but like, so people say I lived, but like, dang, man, I wish I would have not been so serious.
I feel you, but I mean, it sounds like your seriousness, you got to do a lot of fun things.
I did. I was lucky in that regard, but it was like, the stakes were high, the stress was high, the blood pressure, the heartburn we were talking about. You know what I mean? It was just like, it was nonstop.
I can dig that. But my seriousness, no. My 20s, I spent mostly making music, trying to follow that dream.
Okay.
And just partying way too much.
Yeah. What type of music?
I mean, of course, hip hop music. Like, we had been doing it since high school. We graduated, me, my brothers, all my homies, and then I moved to Austin, and me and my brother, we really hit it like hard, or at least tried to. But
that's awesome, man. Where are you at in Austin?
I lived a little bit outside the city, not too close to it. I mean, it's probably like a 10-minute drive.
I got you.
But
it's wild now. Is
it?
Yeah, it's like everybody's moving to Austin now.
Yeah,
it's like little California.
Everybody's going to have the property tax, brother.
Yeah, it's way different. I mean, we pay town and county here.
What?
Yeah, there's a town and a county.
Oh, that sucks.
It's aggravating.
Yeah, come on.
So you pay like, I think it's 16 cents per $100 or something on property.
Really?
And it's like 83 cents for the county. It's dumb. Like your assessed value.
Oh, y'all got to get y'all's money some other way. That's a hustle, man. You can't do that.
I need to learn to tax people.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if I could do like a friend tax. Logan, would you be cool if I did like a friend tax?
I ain't paying you anything extra.
You should be able to
we
tax
can't be
people.
friends then, dude. You're going to be delinquent on your tax bill, bro.
People that come to you with pointless conversations should be taxed.
Taxed. Time tax.
You're like, dude, I'm never going to get this time back, and this is what you're talking to me about. Like,
you just like, yeah, go ahead. And the timer's
like,
running.
This is crucial. Time is money. Like, what are you doing? Like,
you got like a meter made booklet. As soon as you're done, you just rip it and put it in their T-shirt.
Here you go.
Like,
yeah.
That's $15.
I'll see you in
man.
February, baby. Like, this is insane.
So the comedy scene seems to be kicking up, man. We've had, Derek in and Zach's great dudes, man. How good are those people, man?
The homies, man, great. It's fun to see them perform, yo. It really is.
I just keep telling them every single time. I am so busy. I've got to get out. I just got to get out to Bull and Bones at least.
It's somewhere, man. Anywhere. Go see a Zach Acid production. Zach always has different lineups, different comedians, but it's always a good time.
That's awesome. So he does his own production thing. Zach does?
Essentially, I mean, he's the one that books all the shows and everything, so
okay.
it is under his umbrella. So I guess it would be, a Zach Acid production.
Well, that's cool,
with the hippie
man.
Billy.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. He is funny.
Yeah.
That dude just out of nowhere. We sat and went down a rabbit hole where he did a sentence, I did a sentence, and we just kept talking back and forth. It was ridiculous. I listened back to it. You know, I was like, dang, I wonder how this is going to translate. It was freaking hilarious.
It worked out perfect.
It was about these two like overly white folks enjoying drinks on the boardwalk, going by, and there was homeless people urinating, and then you know,
That just sounds like it was Zach's idea.
and then I don't know, man. You'd be surprised.
Zach is wild like that, man.
He is. How long have you known those boys?
Really, I feel like I've known Derek longer, but it's been like in passing.
Yeah.
Like he used to come to like my old house, but he'd be chilling with my brother. But like I've known of him for a little bit, but I really officially met him maybe like 6-7 months ago.
Oh, okay. So not too long. Huh?
And Zach, I met him at the beginning of the journey. Like he says, like he was about to give up. We were performing at the Milk Parlor one night. He went, I went. But like when he was going, I was like, dude, I like your stuff. You're funny. And he's like, dude, you don't know how bad I need to hear that. Like I was about to give up today, but since you said that, I'm gonna keep it going. And now, so many months later, here we are.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
You never know how your words are gonna like impact somebody.
Man, really though, I'm starting to learn that like
Yeah.
words have power.
Yeah, dude.
It's crazy.
Not just that, but like they have the ability to change somebody. Like his outlook, to change his outlook. So if he was on the edge, he was like, man, I'm just not firing, I'm not feeling it, I'm not doing this. And somebody like yourself just says, I like your stuff. Boom.
That's all it took. He
Fired back
He
up.
hasn't stopped since. So that's definitely
Yeah.
dope.
He's funny, man. You want a drink?
Yeah.
pour you one out.
What you want to drink, brother? What is this?
Just some neat 1792. You cool with the neat?
I'm cool with that. I'm not cool with the year. Don't play.
I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I told you it's gonna be a wild show, man. You'd have picked the right one today, baby.
Here's the thing. I didn't do that. We're cool. We're just hanging out. My friend has diabetes.
I can dig it.
Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna drink this for my ancestors who didn't get to taste this. Yeah. It's brand new. This is 500 years later. No, what was it? This is 1792. I was born in 1992. So 200 years later, I was born. Ain't that like perfect?
So we're square then, right?
Yeah, we're even.
As like a whole.
Me and you are.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we're gonna take you off the books. He's
Thank
good.
you. I'm a,
Hang on.
I have exercised my generational demons.
Rob and I are a package deal on that, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So Logan's good too. That's freaking hilarious, man.
Yeah, y'all are wild.
I was wondering how I could do it. Now I know.
Heck yeah.
Some fine liquor will clear the wind.
This is definitely fine. Jesus Christ, brother.
Yeah, it's
I've
a
never
good
seen this. What is this?
1792. It's a small batch. It's really not as expensive as you would think it would be.
Yeah, because judging off the bottom, like this came off the top shelf.
It did.
Yeah. I'm like, I have never seen that. I look medium low. Like
I'm like Jack Daniels. What do we got below that?
the Senators Club. It tastes the same.
You got anything that'll bounce when you throw it on the floor?
Yeah. I need a plastic. You got Aristocrat, my brother.
Hey man, it goes right through you.
Yo.
Dang, I'm so glad we're good now.
Yeah.
It's the least I can
For
do.
sure, man. You got me in your house. This is beautiful.
Hey, comedy.
What's popping?
Why? Well, obviously, you just have a funny personality. As soon as I was messaging you, like we were just, it was immediate
dude.
hilarious.
I
right?
love to geek, man. That's how I get through the day.
What made you decide to pursue that? Like,
I mean, many reasons. On the real, just really the way I look at it, just capitalizing on something I've always been good at is being funny.
yeah,
So, like I said, first 10 years following music didn't pan out. I mean, I had fun with it, but I fell out of love with it. And just listening to like my cousin Mikey, he told me this years ago that I should like get into comedy, and I just never did. And then finally, just I don't want to say desperation, but just I needed something to happen. So
Yeah.
I was like, let's just try our foot in comedy.
okay.
So I just went to Bull and Bones
Was
one
it-
night and never
okay.
looked back.
I was going to ask, was it like an open mic type situation? That,
No, it was their comedy night. I guess it was open mic, but it almost didn't happen because there wasn't enough comedians. It was only Kanan and Kat.
okay.
And I went up to Robbie. I was like, "Oh, is it comedy night?" And he gave me a look like, "Who is this dude?" He's
Shout out Robbie Hockett,
I
man.
love Robbie, but
Yep.
he looked at me like this is not going to be good. He's like, "Okay, we can do it, but there's only 2 other people. Like, what do you want to do?" He kept asking me. I'm like, "All right, let's just stall. Let's give it some time for people to show up." And then finally we started the show. He's like, I'll let you close this since you have people. Another comedian pulled up, Doc Barnum. So we had 4 people. So I think it was Kat, Kanan, Doc, and then me, and just the rest was history. Like I just blacked out on stage. I really had never prepared jokes. I had an idea of what I wanted to say.
Okay.
But I'll go back and watch sometimes like this is terrible, but
You just do crowd work? You kind of like...
a mix of both. I mean, I like messing with the crowd a lot, but I'm starting to now get more like not into writing, but more just telling jokes and just messing with people all the time.
I got you. Is there a method you go to, or is it just kind of like real instances in your life that you can kind of...
I pull everything from my life, really. Like any story you've ever heard on stage is definitely true. I just put my twist to it.
I got you.
But yeah, I definitely do that. I don't really write as much. For maybe like the first 7 or 8 months, I didn't write anything down. And we would just go places. I would just think like crazy what I want to say and then just see what happens.
That's awesome. And so do you go on stage kind of having an outline, or you just kind of go up and fill it out?
I have an outline. An outline. Usually I'll think like, okay, let's put this here. Let's put this here. I just think of it like boxing. Like, okay, if this doesn't work, we can counter with this, fill this here. Like it's too intricate in my thinking. And it shouldn't be like that.
I got you.
Like as much fun as I have telling jokes, I also think about it way too much.
Yeah.
Like, so it's...
Well, you're your own worst critic, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. There's been many nice people like, that was good. And I'm like, get out of my face. Like, you're just trying to be nice. That was terrible. But yeah, we'll let it slide.
That's killer, man. I think comedy's like on the up and up, it seems. It seems like I'm seeing more people like not only just going and posting that they're going, but like more like venues embracing it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a good thing, man.
That's a great thing, because before there were 2 places to do comedy, really. And it was Bull and Bones and the Milk Parlor. That was it.
How's the Milk Parlor? I've never been there.
Milk Parlor's fun. I'm not going to knock the younger crowd. Just you have to clean it up a little bit, I'll say.
For the young kids, you think that would...
They tend to get offended. I've offended some people. I don't want to knock them because I love going to the Milk Parlor. I love that crowd. Sometimes I might have to take a joke out and replace it with something just so
I got you.
I don't make anybody mad. Yeah.
For the woke crowd.
Yeah, for the woke crowd. Yes, like
it is what it is.
It is what it is. But it's like these jokes I'm saying, they're from my point of view.
Sure.
Don't get mad at me because I'm nobody.
Yeah.
Like, did you laugh or did you not? So
that's the worst part. And I think I talked about this with Derek, and probably Zach too, just because it seems to be a common thread. You're at a comedy show. Lighten up.
But times change, man. Their idea of comedy is what they see on TikTok. They see Matt Rife doing crowd work, and they're thinking, oh, that's all it's going to be. They're just going to talk to us. Yeah. No. Some people really have some stuff to say. Yeah. And they need to get it off their chest. Yeah. Now, regardless if you like it or not, I mean, comedy is subjective, but don't make me feel some type of way for the things that I say, because they're not coming from malice, just my point of view. I have no hate for anybody. Man, I hate that. It makes you feel throttled. You know what I mean? Just like throttle back or something, you know? And it messes with you. And I really do like the Milk Parlor because it has like a weird vibe to it, but I like it because you're underground and it's dark. It just has the perfect vibe for me for comedy, really. Yeah. I like it. Yeah, I need to check that place out. Isn't it like a music venue? Don't musicians play there too? Oh, yeah, a gang of musicians play there. Okay. Yeah. I need to check that out. Where's that at in Blacksburg? You know where Slovaki's at, right? Yeah. So say Slovaki's right here to the right. If you just go around the corner, maybe walk 20 feet and look to the right, it's right there. Oh, okay. Killer. Yeah. So do they have like a schedule that they keep? Yeah, they have a schedule and they're always booked. You can always go see a show there. That's awesome. I need to get out, man. I need to, like, this week. So this week, tomorrow's my wife's birthday, right? Shout out, honey. I love you. Happy birthday. Then my daughter's birthday Sunday. Golly. Then we got Mother's Day. Golly. Like it is dad like duty this week. Yeah, and you can't half step for any of those days. I got a daughter that's turning 8. You think she's going to accept anything less than spectacular? No. Jordan. Not at all. Are you going to combine Mother's Day and wife's birthday, or is it going to be 2 separate? See, I'm a December baby. Combination is not an option. Yeah, they're like, dude, your birthday is right here at Christmas. Amen. You're gonna have to represent, you know, for me, and I'm gonna represent for you. You know,
That's just kind of my thought process. Like, who wants to get gypped on their birthday or Mother's Day? You know? So like, what's cool is I took my kids out shopping yesterday after school.
Where'd y'all go?
Went to Target.
Oh, word, nothing wrong with that. Target,
Stereotypical white person place to shop. But they, I was like, you got $20 each. We're going to find mama something fun that you can, personally give to her. But I didn't realize how horrible their choices were going to be.
Oh, Lord.
My 5-year-old was like just grabbing stuff. She said, Mommy will like this. And I'm like, Mommy has a notepad.
Dude, that's chapstick, right?
Yeah, well, she would actually like that probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it took way too long. We got everything together and finally got her stuff. But daggone, man, it's difficult, dude. At a certain age, what the hell do you get somebody? Right?
That's tough.
Take them somewhere, have dinner. It's like life revolves around food and drink at that point.
That's all life really is.
Yeah.
For birthday, I mean, you can buy something spectacular, but for the most part, most people, they go out to eat, they might see a movie.
Yep.
And then they come home.
Yep.
Have a few drinks.
Like, for the last few years, we've combined our Christmas presents. It's like, what do you want? I've got what I want. What do you want? Same. We need a TV for the bedroom. Boom, combination present.
We should just stop celebrating Christmas, or at least the gift giving. Like, we're too privileged. We have too much stuff that we don't need now.
So much.
Why do we need to keep giving gifts? Can't we just eat and be merry?
Yes.
We don't need to give gifts every year. The kids, I understand. Kids grow up, they need clothes, but adults, like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's just eat a ham sandwich and be happy.
Let's just stay at the house.
Yeah.
And enjoy ourselves, because we never do that. That is the one thing as a family we forget. We tend to forget to do.
Just chill at the house.
Just enjoy yourself. You don't have to be going a million miles an hour. You don't have to have this schedule and soccer and it's like,
I feel you.
I just want to sit and watch a movie with my kids. And what we're doing is we're training them that they have to be busy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a point of diminishing return, in my opinion, for a kid. If you're teaching them, you can't just sit the hell down. Just sit down. Enjoy your family.
Train them little worker ants, man. They're going to work themselves to death, because if they stop, they're going to feel they're doing something wrong.
Yep.
That's insane.
So when I was growing up, my dad had rental property, and my grandfather taught agriculture, and he had like a garden and all this stuff. So my summers were basically either laboring in a garden or helping dad scrape paint or doing whatever, and I think there's great aspects of that. But when you're a kid, man, God, be a kid. You got to let them be a kid.
Yeah.
It's a fine balance. Okay, we're going to work on the garden for an hour, and then you can play on your tablet for like 30 minutes.
Like, you can still teach them, but yeah, kids got to be a kid, man.
Because, man, we were talking about the culture of kids now. They're so damn privileged and so, gosh.
Life is the internet, man. Whatever they see on the internet is the truth.
And that's why I refused to get my kid a phone until
I don't blame you.
a long
6,
time,
7-year-olds having cell phones. It's like, for what?
Yeah. Who you going to call?
Hey,
Better not be.
It's like, yeah. Hey, Spider-Man called me. He told me to pull my pants down. What? Like,
That's Larry.
yeah, like, that's what's gonna happen. You get these kids a phone. Like, you want to protect them.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get my first cell phone till like freshman year, maybe 8th grade.
Yeah.
That was when I first was able to get a cell phone. My mom was not playing.
They didn't have cell phones in 1792.
They still had dinosaurs running around.
Yeah. Nah, but like, I had a bag phone in my Honda CRX that it was a nice bag phone.
Bag phone.
Yeah. It came in as
Oh, wow. Memory unlocked, dude.
Yes.
I forgot all about that.
You forgot about bag phones? Well, you're probably real young.
Yeah, dude. Like, I've seen them vividly, but when you said it, the memory popped up immediately.
So
Like, wow.
those phones were before the Zach Morris phone from Saved by the Bell. Those big long bricks.
Yeah, with the antenna on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
So I had one of those units. I think it was like pay by the call or something. So I'd get a page,
The pagers, yeah.
and I'd pull the pager out and get on that bag phone. I was doing it. Of course, all my money that I was making for scraping the paint, all $1 an hour for my dad, went to my phone bill.
Golly, man.
But the times have changed, man.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't. I mean, there's good stuff that's come about, and there's terrible stuff that's come about.
How you feel about the AI?
It's too real, man.
Ain't it? Yeah.
It's way too real. Like, I saw, like, they did an AI movie clip or something. And it was like, all right, actors, say goodbye to your jobs. And it literally, I mean, you could tell in the hands a little bit, but the voiceovers were all generated. It was like,
They perfect that. It's a wrap. Nobody's going to have a job.
it's done. Commercials. I've seen an AI all commercial, and I saw like the movie clip that was like a 3-minute clip. Dude, it was so hard to tell.
We're so quick as people to just try to get rid of ourselves. It's unreal.
Oh, it's dumb. They're going to become, speaking of woke, wait till these things wake up, dude.
What you
Just
talking
wait
about?
till these things wake up. It's going to be wild, man. Because they've got sex robots. Have you seen those?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. They're like, what, $5,000 or something?
I don't know. I tried to order. No, I'm joking.
Hey, I looked into it. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes you want peace and silence. Yeah, for real.
But
Fix the tire for me, robot.
that's what I need. I don't need a sex robot. I need a round the
I
house
need to do
robot.
chores. I got one that cut grass. Like, come on.
You want to do these dishes?
Yeah.
Shave my back?
I don't need a sex robot. I need a robot named Jose. Come on, man. Fuck.
Come on, homie.
Yeah, I'm not cutting this grass no more, dude. Like, golly. But no, that if somebody's having sex with a sex robot, dude, how down bad are you? I wouldn't trust it.
So one, you've got enough money to get a woman.
Yeah, if you're paying that, yeah.
And two, how's that? Is it dry? What is it?
Not. I mean, you got to get the KY. I'm pretty sure you ain't just gonna go into a
Socket?
robot raw. I wouldn't think.
I would.
I'd wear a condom, maybe.
You might get a virus, like a virus.
It's already computer.
Oh man,
I just gave you LimeWire. Oh God!
corrupted your files.
Yo, hell no. I'm not.
I ain't doing that.
Yeah, that's too much.
Plus, I don't like put it past him to have like a shut.
Yeah, what if it dies and it
You'd be like a dog. You know how dogs, like, they would get stuck together? Like, you'd be like some plastic.
Yeah, dog's about to die, her eyes start blinking red. You're trying to run around and plug her in. Let me get a charge. Man. Come on.
Yep.
Oh my God. Yo, that's terrible if it dies on you.
Oh, gosh.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. I don't trust, and I don't trust a car to drive either, like these Teslas and some of these new ones.
You don't like the autonomous driving?
I don't trust it.
You don't trust it? Okay.
I think it's a cool idea, probably help, but some of these dumbasses in the West Coast, especially.
Well, I can see dumbasses around here trying to do that. Like, this is a small town. You're trying to autonomous drive. Like, people stop all the time.
Yes.
Now, if you're on like a highway or something, I understand that.
Yep.
But
Those things, they stop for you. Like, anything comes out and pulls out in front of you, it's like,
I'm cool with that.
yeah.
But if I get in a wreck, I'm definitely sewing the kneecaps off of Elon Musk. Like,
Oh,
dude.
for sure. Even Elon told us that he was like, we really need to slow this down. Like, and he knows.
But they've turned him into some like super villain.
He might be a robot too.
He is a little weird. He doesn't really have a personality, and he talks.
Yeah.
All of them, maybe. Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, they all are just a little bit off.
They're a little bit off. But I think, that's kind of that, I don't know, they're all kind of have the same characteristics if you really look at them, so maybe they're on the same operating system.
That's like Rich and White. Yeah, they definitely got those.
Rich and pasty.
But pasty, definitely. Jeff Bezos might be the only normal one.
Yeah.
But the other two, they're robot-like.
Did you hear him laugh? Have you heard him laugh?
Who?
Jeff Bezos.
Mm-mm.
Oh, man. Eventually, we're going to get it to where Logan can pull stuff up like that.
Oh, we can watch it.
And we can watch it. But, dude, it's creepy. It's like, oh, man, you've been to the island type of creepy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
A lot of them. I don't even want to get started on the island, man. This is so much just BS. I'm like, how's nothing happen?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not that invested into it. Like, I don't watch the news, but I just want shock me with some news. Everything y'all tell me on the news, I'm not shocked about.
Curious minds want to know.
Hey, thank you.
That's it. It's not like, I really care. I do care because it's disgusting.
Yeah,
But, like, can we get back to that maybe?
Yeah, that has been so far gone. That's back with the Killer Hornets. You remember when that was?
Exactly.
Like,
that was the distraction from the...
Yeah, dude, it's America. It's always distracting us with something.
He got suicided, right? Is she in jail still? What's her name?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
She's in jail.
Yeah,
Just there.
just there.
I'm sure she wants to know what's happening. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing?
Do we even know she's there? Because she's really not that big of a name. They probably,
Yeah, it's probably AI.
she down one of the laundry shoot somewhere. Yeah, like we're never gonna get to the bottom of this.
She's Saturday's pudding.
Oh my god,
They ground her up.
that's like what's that movie, Snowpiercer, where they're eating the animals or the
dude.
insects. That
Have you seen Yellow Jackets? The show Yellow Jackets?
dude, I don't watch much TV. It's weird.
I don't either. I watch drag racing and I watch that, and that's it.
Who's the number one drag, or who was the man? Kenny Force. That's like the
John
name.
Force.
John Force. Where
Yeah.
did I get Kenny from? I don't know, but
Kenny
yeah,
Loggins,
maybe
Kenny Rogers.
But like his daughter and stuff drag race too. Also,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm friends with Matt. That is the drag Matt Hagen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Okay,
he's been on the
okay.
podcast, and he's one of the dudes. you
Really?
know? He's not the top fuel dragster. He's funny car.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
yeah, the man's fast.
I used to go to the drags back in the day. I couldn't do it. Like, it's fun to watch, but it's so loud, dog. I'm like, how y'all sit out here all
Yeah.
day?
Yeah.
Like, and that's the only ones I like is the funny cars, because the funny cars go.
They do. It's
Yeah,
done.
I don't want to see somebody in their Sentra trying to drag. Like, oh, that was a great 27.4. Like, oh, I got it.
oh, thanks. That's where you got Kenny from. Kenny drives a Sentra and he goes to the drag strips.
Yo, possibly. Possibly.
Dude, we used to do that growing up, thinking our cars were fast. Then I actually got fast cars, but we'd take, like, I had some Hondas before I made the Hondas fast.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just loud.
Back in the Fast and Furious days.
Gosh, yeah. I
You
was
got
doing-
3 Spooner engines with NOS.
Nice. That's what it was. Yep. Golly. Hey, let's do this, man. I have got a new segment. This is very new for me, for Logan, for everybody. So let's kick off that intro, and we're going to do this new segment.
Heck yeah, I'm with it.
All right. So the name of the segment is I'm finna ask a mug, right?
Yes, sir.
So we're just going to do 5 questions. They can be as long of answers, it might spark something, or just short, quick ones, however you feel on it. So number 1, what is your most embarrassing memory being a kid? Did a little pee-pee fall out anytime?
Most embarrassing moment as a kid. That's tough. What have I done I've done a lot of dumb shit. Trust, but my most embarrassing, I don't know. I don't know if this is embarrassing to speak on now, but I tried to dye my hair like metallic blue one time.
That's nice.
That was a little fun trying to do. Remember before Spencer's, it was Gadzooks.
Yes.
And they had like the hair color stuff. It was a little squeeze bottle.
Yep.
You squeeze it, the color comes out, and you comb it through.
Nice.
And Cisco was also popping back in the day.
Thong song.
So when you combine those two together. So I decided, I'm going to do my hair like this. I'm squeezing, putting this stuff in my hair, blue everywhere, look crazy.
Nice. Did you go out?
I went to summer camp the next day, just like that.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
You were either the hit or you wanted to leave.
Yeah. They're looking at me like, what are you doing? Like, because
What was your hair like? What was the hair like back then?
It was like a mousse also. So like it would get metallic blue, but it was like this dark, so you couldn't really see it would shine a little bit.
Like a vampire? Like
It would not move. The wind blew. It's just stuck. I look like somebody from Dragon Ball Z.
Hell yeah.
It was terrible. So that was embarrassing. What other embarrassing stuff? That's a terrible question to ask somebody, because a lot of people block that shit out from their life.
I'm trying to bring it back.
Childhood trauma, like
Not trauma.
it's embarrassing. That's traumatic to somebody.
Like, I don't want to know if you fell on your dad's wiener or nothing.
No, hell no, I ain't doing that. Okay, this is funny.
All right.
And my brother tells the story. Now this is embarrassing. I've never told this story.
All right.
So for some reason one night, I grabbed this baby powder that's in my room. I don't know why. I'm like 8 or 9, maybe a little bit older, and I'm just squirting it, just bored, putting it on my hands, rubbing it on myself. Like, not thinking that, like, the fan's on and I'm basically antiquing my room. Like, I'm talking like I'm really going to handle this baby powder for no reason. I'm just bored as a fucking kid. So I put the baby powder beside the bed, fall asleep, just like basically just draws on. Wake up the next day, my grandparents are like, what the hell is going on? I wake up, everything dusted. I'm dusted. I look like a mummy. My brother went and told everybody that story. He's like, Jordan was trying to jack off with baby powder. I'm like, yo, stop. I was not. But I was also just bored as a kid. And every time I squirted it, it'd make the cloud like when LeBron does it.
Yeah. So
I don't know, man. I was a dumb kid. I used to do dumb shit. So that was embarrassing.
LeBron James.
Yeah. That's what, dog. Yeah, the baby powder story. Yeah.
So it was like legit antiqued.
My dresser across the room, baby powder. The TV, baby powder on it. I'm in the bed. I didn't even get under the covers. So when they like open my door, I look the ashiest I've ever looked. There's fucking baby powder everywhere, dog. For no, and I don't know why I did it. I was just bored. I'm just like, oh, it's baby powder. Like doing dumb shit. Yeah,
that's funny, man.
That's probably the most embarrassing because my brother never let me live that down. He told everybody in high school.
That's funny. At least they didn't have cell phones yet, right?
Well, no, this was years down the road. He brought it back up.
Okay.
And then everybody was like, oh, you were jacking off a baby powder. Like, no, I wasn't. I was playing with it. But
the baby powder.
That shit was everywhere. My room's so crazy.
All right. Number 2. Who is the most critical of you?
Who's the most critical of me?
Yep.
In what sense?
Like critiques you. Like you got a significant other or somebody that's just always in you, trying to make you better or worse.
That's a good question. I mean, it would probably be, if not me critiquing myself harder than anybody, it would probably be my girlfriend.
Okay.
Who really tries to hold me up because she sees like the behind the scenes stuff that everybody doesn't see. So as cool as it seems on the outside, she sees the darker side of it.
Yeah.
And sometimes she has to remind me like, you know, you're still that person. Just tighten up here. Don't do this here, and then you'll be all right.
Gotcha.
Because sometimes I need some tightening up, man. Sometimes I really, I'm either feeling myself too much or I'm too down on myself. But she's there to be that balance. Like, you're still you. You got this.
We're men, man. You know, we need that balance. We can
we
either
do.
get too ahead of ourselves or let ourselves fall too far behind. Quick, too. All right. What is your weirdest habit?
Weirdest habit. I don't know, because I know they say we're creatures of habit, but I can't think of a habit that I really do that's weird. Like smoking cigarettes is a terrible habit. Maybe I should get rid of that, but it's not weird.
Yeah, it's not weird.
I don't. That's a good question. Let's think. like, what is a weird habit for you? And
So
then
like
I'll be able to
a
think.
weird habit would be like, I've got to, you know, I got to brush my teeth 3 times,
Okay.
you know, or it's like not necessarily like an obsessive compulsive thing, but like I get a weird habit. I got to put my shoes on a certain way, or I you know, chew my fingernails like to
okay, that makes sense.
All right.
So my weird habit, my socks always have to match.
Okay.
If that's weird. I don't like wearing 2 different kind of socks, even if they're the same color. They have to match.
That's fine.
Oh, that's cool? That's not weird to nobody?
It's Caucasian, but it's acceptable.
It's a balance thing, man. You don't want like a woolly sock and then like a thin one.
That's true. You could get hot on one foot.
Exactly. And then what are you going to do? Like, I need my feet temperatures to be the same so my body can stay the same.
I understand. It's about regulation.
So yeah, that's probably the weird thing I do. I will never leave the house without socks that match.
Okay.
I can't do it.
My son, funny story. My son never has matching socks, and he walks around with just one sock.
What? So he's always matching that if he only has one.
That's true.
I think. Is that how that works?
I don't know. Sure, we'll go with it.
At least he has one on. Where's the other one? He just puts one on and goes?
It's so my daughter used to always have a bucket on her head, and my son only has one sock on all the time. I don't know. Like
They're ready for the rock star life. That's what it sounds
I think
like.
it's gonna Buckethead in one sock.
They've been sneaking down here and playing. Buckethead, turn it up.
What you say? One sock?
Yeah, Buckethead. He did that song Jordan, right? If I'm not mistaken.
The guitar player.
Yeah.
Yeah. He played with Limp Bizkit, right? No, Buckethead. I was thinking about Wes Borland.
But who was Buckethead? Was
He's a guitarist.
Yeah. It's not Rage Against the Machine, is it?
Who the hell's Buckethead? Oh well.
Who did Buckethead?
What's Wes Borland Buckethead?
I don't know the real name. I see the person. He's like real tall, got a KFC bucket on his head, but I see him playing the guitar.
Brian Carroll.
It's not
Ryan Carroll.
That's his real name?
That's his government name.
What band did he guitar for?
Let's see.
It wasn't Aerosmith because that's Slash, right?
Roses.
Guns N' Roses? I thought that was Slash.
2000 to 2004.
Oh, maybe when Slash was doing some other shit.
Let's see. He was also with Death Cube, Zillatron, Praxis, Deli Creeps, Limbo Maniacs, Class X.
Yeah, I know none of these folks.
Yeah, so maybe that's how I know him from
Just
the
Buckethead. That's
Yeah,
all
Buckethead.
Okay.
He is Buckethead.
All right. Thank you.
Bet.
Shout out Logan for being the man behind the scenes. I always appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
All right. Number 4. What's your biggest regret?
My biggest regret? Man. Probably the biggest regret to myself is not starting this sooner.
Comedy as a whole.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because now I'm like, I feel like I'm 10 years behind.
I got you. Everybody says it takes like 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard so many people say that, but I'm trying to make up for those 10 years with a crash course. Now, for them, like, yeah, I understand it. It takes 20 years, but also if you look to the people that are saying that, they didn't have the internet like we had.
True. It's a different world, man.
Yeah, a lot of people can sell tickets just from the stuff that they do online without ever even telling a joke.
Yeah, what was that young dude you were saying from TikTok?
Matt Rife?
Yeah, that's how he got it.
I mean, he started off on Wild 'N Out, which was cool.
That's right.
Yeah, and I mean, he's the baby face. It's cool. I understand it.
Yeah.
Like, sex sells in the entertainment business.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never really heard him say a joke. I've seen a lot of crowd work, which is cool, but I've never seen a joke to where I can be like, okay.
Yeah, like he scripted something.
That's
yeah.
no knock to him. He might be great. People are paying tickets to go see him.
Yeah, he
So,
might
but-
just not have to.
Yeah,
you know what I
really.
mean?
Sometimes people don't, but I mean,
Mug just show up and work a crowd.
if that's a regret of mine, yeah, just not starting sooner with this, and maybe I don't know. I mean, stuff happens, dude.
Yeah.
I can't live with regret.
Yeah.
Like I've dropped the ball on a lot, but it happens in life.
Yeah.
Like I remember being in school and the baddest chick in school wanted me and I dropped that ball and my friends never let me live that down, but I can't live with that regret. You know, you got to make up for it. So
Yep.
it's hard to say.
So we're going to take a commercial, and when we come back, question number 5.
Bet.
All right.
Hello?
Hey, Drew, it's Rob with Thacker Real Estate Group. I actually got your number from Brad. He had mentioned that you had a house to sell in Virginia.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we actually met. Yep, that's me. Hey, I thought you might want to chat. I'm in the area right now and would love to stop by.
Well, I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Oh, nice. What are you watching?
Oh, just some scary movie.
I love scary movies, actually. You know, I mean, if you have time, I'd love to stop by and talk about selling your house.
Uh-huh.
The first time we talked, you said that you might have been talking with someone else.
No.
I know for a fact that you're talking to another realtor.
What did you say?
I said I know for a fact that you are talking to another realtor. I mean, you want to play these games, you know, answer the phone like, hello, you know, and all that stuff. We went to dinner with Brad and Angie like 2 weeks after that party, you know, and you're sitting here talking to me about selling your house, and now I find out it's somebody else?
Look, I gotta go.
It just kind of hurts, Drew, you know? I mean, I thought we had something. We had such a connection. I just want to know who. I just want to know who.
Yeah, Freddy Krueger.
No, that's more lies. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what you're watching right now on TV. You can end it now. Just tell me who, Drew. Tell me who it is.
The guy in the white mask who walks around and stalks babysitters.
Oh, I knew it. Oh my gosh. Of all the people that you could have used. Bye, Drew. Like, this is goodbye.
That was
Right?
that was beautiful.
As if that don't make you want to buy a house.
Really though, that was beautiful right there, man.
Thanks, man. We have a good time, bro. All right.
Heck yeah.
Question number 5.
Word.
I forgot what it was. I was loaded. It was like,
Question 5.
5 coming at you. I got to look at my cheat. What is one question you wish I would have asked you?
What's one question I wish you would have asked me? Why am I even doing this?
All right. Why are you doing this?
Many reasons. One, the biggest reason I will do this for, and I'll say I'll do this. I have a little brother who's autistic. My little brother Jaden. And like I tell everybody, before I leave this earth, I need to make sure he's taken care of.
Awesome.
So the things I'm doing, I'm taking my talent, my little bit of knowledge, and seeing what I can make with it. But I can't leave this earth until he's taken care of.
Good for you, man.
Also got a friend who has MS. My best friend. I love him to death. And from what I've been told about MS, it's basically called like the slow killer, the silent killer, something like that. So like before, I don't even want to think about that. But I want to make sure that he gets to enjoy the fruits of these labors, because we always talked about this before I go.
Nice, man.
And then I just want my name to be somewhere. I want somebody to say, I've seen that guy before and I like him.
Good, man. Those are right reasons, right?
Yeah. I try to be righteous, but I don't need personal gain or nothing. I just need my people to be taken care of.
Good for you, man. Heck yeah. I'm taken back by that. I think that's a mentality that few two people have nowadays.
Yeah, really.
You know?
Everything's about self-gain.
It is, and it's, I get it. Mm-hmm. We are in a society that is instant gratification.
Definitely.
And instant bullying, and the shit that people have to go through nowadays because of the internet and these poor kids. I feel like some of them just don't have a chance.
I hate the internet, dude. Do you have a Twitter?
No.
Oh God, I can't delete my Twitter because I'm too far in. But I hate getting on Twitter. If you want to talk about really hating the internet,
yeah,
you'll never see more confused kids in your life, and you're just like, this is what the future's gonna be.
And they talk.
Oh yeah.
The worst part is they are so sure of themselves.
So sure that what they're saying is right.
Yeah.
And they have their arguments ready, but it's like, I saw this other day, you can't argue with stupid people.
Yeah.
Because they're not, no, from the outside, they're not gonna be able to tell it's the stupid one.
Yeah.
So like, I refuse to argue with them anymore. Like, if that's how you feel, it's gonna change in a few years. Trust me.
Yeah.
Like, you think about this now, life hasn't hit you like it's hit everybody else.
These kids, they're not taught the way that we were, man. I feel like nobody's getting their asses busted anymore.
Oh heck no! It's a crime now. You remember Adrian Peterson in the league?
Yeah.
When he got in trouble for whipping his kid, I knew it was through.
Yeah.
That was years ago.
What type of country are we setting ourselves up to be, man?
Weak.
Weak as hell.
It sucks to say, but it's really weak. The pendulum has swung. Like, what is it? What is the DNA called? What is the shape?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Double helix.
Yeah. So if you look at that, like through life, like our helix is splitting apart from itself.
Yeah.
But eventually it'll come back in like 60 years.
Yeah. Hopefully we can just, as Americans, like, people don't realize just how lucky we are, dude. Like, even some of the other developed countries, Europe, Asia, all these places, the opportunities that we have and that are set out in front of us, it's mind-boggling. Like, Chinese can't have but a certain amount of kids. You know what I mean?
That is wild, but there's a gang
There's
of
a lot.
them.
Yeah.
Like,
there's a lot. But they're kind of held down, you know what I mean? Like, it's sad. Like, these kids on Twitter running their mouth just don't realize that if this were in 1994 and you would have said some of that stuff, it would have been over. Like, we'd have fist fought and then we'd have been best friends. Nobody does that anymore, man.
no.
Nobody's like willing to stand up and know that if they say something, there's a consequence.
Yeah, a lot of people like to, nowadays, especially with the kids, they just like to go with the crowd, man.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to veer that path
Yeah.
and be looked at as an outcast or something. A lot of people are scared of that.
It is. It's a scary place to be for a kid that doesn't know, but thinks they do. If that makes any sense.
I mean, if you feel different than how your peers think, then so be it.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. Like what?
Yeah. And now you think about it. When I was in high school, I probably couldn't have told you the first freaking thing about politics.
I still can't.
And all these kids now are just political warriors, like on this, like, I'm going to change everything and everybody, and you're like, shut
Y'all
up.
drank the Kool-Aid. Y'all don't think that we haven't tried this before y'all was even able to vote?
Gosh, this has been going on since the dawn of time.
That's one thing about this new generation. They think they discovered the wheel.
Yeah.
And that's what really pisses me off. It's like everything y'all have done, trust me.
Yeah.
It's been done before, baby. I might sound like an old head, but y'all haven't discovered nothing new. Nothing groundbreaking.
You think you're changing something? What about the Vietnam War? You think there was revolution after that? Of course there was within American politics. This stuff has been going on since you could elect, since Alexander the Great. Since that
I don't
mug,
want to talk about
since that mug in the cave, just scratching the dirt for food.
This shit has always been like this, but these kids are like, no, we're creating the world. Like, oh god,
No.
live your life.
Yeah, just go inside.
Yeah, please,
Stop.
or go outside.
Go outside.
When you
Actually,
stop playing outside, shit went downhill.
it's true,
You learn about life when you play outside.
and you get a better immune system.
I knew my neighbor was cheating on his wife from going outside. No, I'm playing.
Some of that Friday stuff.
Yeah, but if you go outside, you learn how the world works.
You do.
Like staying on your phone, that's not the world.
No,
You can't put a filter on life, baby.
everybody getting that hump in their neck.
Yeah, really.
Like it's a real thing now. Like they have chiropractic adjustments.
I might need
For
one.
these.
Dude.
I do too.
I gotta work on my posture. Like I just,
I'm terrible.
I sit too relaxed. I don't like it.
Yeah, I like being relaxed though.
Yeah, but I got a comedy homie named Neil, and he just did a show with me, and he was sitting straight up the whole time. I'm like, how in the fuck, dude? I need to rest on something. Like your core is crazy.
Was he white?
Yeah,
It's white people's cores, man.
and he looks like the dad from American Dad. Like if you made him into a real person,
Just shoulders,
yeah, dude, he's swole.
forward facing hands.
He
Why
right.
do- at a certain point, why do people's hands start facing forward?
Cause I'm gonna say like
Lats?
this: they get like side meat right here, so they're not able to fully turn. Like your arm and this skin will get stuck. So
Like a squeak. on
only
each other?
skinny people can walk like this because they have nothing right here
Oh.
stopping the arm from turning.
That makes sense.
Some people, they get big up here and their shoulders don't turn like they used to.
That's wild.
That's why the swoller somebody is, they more gorilla like.
That's why I'll do that.
Yeah, that's life, man. That's what we do.
Man, so what's coming up for you next? What you got going on?
What do we have going? May 23rd, out in Rocky Mount. We're doing a show. Me and my homies, the commission. That's CeeLo, Marcus and Master Comic, and Doodoo Brown. It's like a private lounge where basically you can go smoke a little bit, enjoy some jokes. So I'm teaming up with them to bring a show out there in
Nice.
Rocky Mount. Hopefully we can do some pretty good numbers. I'm hoping that we can make it like a once a month thing. Really,
That's nice. I like Rocky Mount. It's a nice area down there, man.
you been to Trump Town?
Oh yeah.
Yo, I drove by it. I didn't know it was like that. I've only heard stories, but when
It's
I drove
real.
by, I was like, yeah.
And listen, I'm all about it. Whatever. I love the dude. I think he's hilarious. I think he's absolutely a genius, and he has made it work for him and his brain
Yeah, he definitely
and
has.
his brand. But the fact that there's a store in Rocky Mount, Virginia,
of all places. Yeah.
just shows you how ridiculous things have gotten. That's a bit much.
Do they got grabbing by the, pussy mugs in there?
I bet.
Like, that's wild.
I haven't been in there.
I had to drive by to get to this place. I've never been to Rocky Mount. It actually is a beautiful place.
Yeah. I bought a chicken coop. I'm raising chickens now.
Oh, really?
And the only place I had it in stock was in Rocky Mount.
Oh, shit. That's a drive, dude.
Yeah, so I hooked up friggin' trailer to the SUV and I went down there, drove past Trump Town. I was like, my God.
Yeah,
Turn around, you missed it. Turn.
we got like the remix version downtown, right?
Mm-hmm.
I saw that the other day. I was like, what in the?
What is that down there, Logan? Do you know what that thing in Christiansburg is?
That's like another Trump town, right? It's called like Trump City or Trump something.
I don't know.
See if I can find it.
I know they sell apparel there.
Yeah, it's wild.
But he is a genius. Like, he really, for what it's worth, like, nobody anticipated him winning. He kind of, that's like the upset. That's like when Appalachian State beat Michigan.
Yeah.
Like, that was.
We're talking about single A.
Yeah, like, he's not supposed to be here.
Yep. But dude, you know, like, all the dumb stuff and the stupid tweets aside, we were strong. We were feared. Like, as a nation, like, it's the first time we weren't, like, nobody was pursuing taking advantage of us.
Yeah, but I also feel like nobody's ever coming after us. I think we put that in our heads sometimes, that people are after us. Is that weird?
No, I think we got so strong after, like, Pearl Harbor, you know, and a few things that we proved. Not Pearl Harbor, friggin', what was it where they attacked us?
9/11.
No, not that, in the Gulf. Gosh, my
Lord.
history is terrible.
Now you just.
I was gonna be like the French and Indian War.
No.
I don't know.
Nah, but anyway, like, people knew for the longest time, we will retaliate. Nobody has a strong enough force to go against us, you know, because they weren't unified, you know, like China wasn't, Russia wasn't, like, all these places weren't unified. So the cowards had to do what they did on 9/11, you know, and stuff like that. But, like, now our military is kind of being defunded a little bit and stuff like that, and just little things. It's just wild, man. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's okay to be powerful. It's okay to boast.
Yeah, until the point where we're pissing everybody off. Like, I love America to death, but one thing that we do that's is crazy is getting a lot of other people's business.
We do.
Sometimes we should just chill. Like,
We play world police a lot.
there's shit going on here. Let's police this first. Let's get us right.
I agree.
And then let's step outside.
Yep. I think we've got so many homeless veterans
Yeah, facts.
and disabled veterans and people that genuinely have gotten a bad shake. If we could start there, that would be fantastic. Let's stop spending $400 million overseas to bail other people out
Yeah, no lie.
when we have people.
We shouldn't have empty houses and homeless people here.
100%.
That doesn't make any sense.
We got to figure something out, man. And unfortunately, I feel like if we could ever just take the BS out and just look at the problem. Who cares if it's red or blue? Just look at the problem.
Yeah.
God,
facts.
just look at it. Look at this. This dude gave up his life and his leg to serve. He has, you know, issues, and he's just on the street.
That's why I can't get on Facebook. You can't have conversations like this.
No.
You get on Facebook and talk like this, somebody's gonna get offended. And it's like, if everybody really just sat back, we're all really talking about the same shit.
Yep.
We're just wording it a little bit different, but everybody wants the same thing. It shouldn't be.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be split on it.
Yep. I don't think you could go to somebody and say, you genuinely believe that we shouldn't help our veterans.
Yeah, there should be nobody that says no to that.
Like, if you genuinely feel like that, get out.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit if you feel that way.
Yeah, there are certain things I feel like that we can come together on that would just change everybody. The problem is nobody's doing this.
But conversating,
just talk, man.
Well, you got to think, man, we're in the age of the internet. Text, like, people interpret text differently. They don't hear tones and stuff.
Yep.
I think that's why there's so many arguments online, because you don't know the tone somebody's saying. You don't know if there's sarcasm involved.
Yep.
Like, so that right there already throws people off. People aren't talking like this no more.
And if I have something that I feel like might be misinterpreted, I'll get on the phone.
Yeah, and just try to let them know.
Like, hey, this, so you know, this is still the feeling, but you know, this is my tone. It's not like it's not a bad thing, but
just let them know it's not that deep. Like, don't think too far into it.
We just do too much, man.
Yeah.
God, we don't care about, like, ourselves and our proximity enough. We're so worried about what he's doing and what she's doing. Shut up.
Yeah, I don't care, man. I don't see how other people can be invested in other people's lives, really.
I'm barely getting through mine.
Yeah, no lie.
I'm right on the edge, bro.
I can't do it. But man, you see these people online and they are just wholeheartedly I don't know, man. It's a weird time right now.
Mugs get obsessed with it. It's because they don't have anything else going on, I think.
Yeah, that's definitely the big thing.
So you got time on your hands.
You like there's a Twitter group where this dude is going back and getting like old actors and putting up times when they did some dirtbag shit. That's his whole page. I'm like, you don't have nothing else like constructive that you want to do. You want to try to reopen some old scabs
Try
and
to
try
get
to
somebody canceled, man.
Getting canceled is that's my Twitter name, uncancelable.
That's awesome.
I'm not worried about nothing,
Dude, you shouldn't be. We should be able to have a conversation as long as it's not directly hurting somebody, or you know what I mean, like hurting their reputation out of nowhere. If it's deserved, it's deserved. But like, I wouldn't just sit and make up false statements to try to hurt you as a person.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
You know, I just
feel you
wouldn't
on
do
that.
that. There's just no reason to do that. Call a spade all you want. But like being malicious and like attacking somebody's character because you don't believe that they like something or they like Trump or they whatever. It's like, come on, dude.
You're like, what?
Just
Grander scheme of things, it don't matter.
it doesn't matter. Love yourself. Love your, you know, it's just, it's a sign of like ultimate weakness and just a hatred for yourself if you're that worried about everybody else.
Yeah.
Kills me, bro. But anyway,
Be like that, baby.
how's your mom and them?
Fantastic.
Everybody good?
Yeah, I actually probably need to stop by and see them.
Mm-hmm.
They used to come to the comedy shows. I used to make jokes about my mom. It was fun.
That's awesome. What do they think about it?
They actually rock with it. They're
Yeah.
actually on board with it, which I'm happy about.
They got certain stuff that your mom's like, oh my gosh.
No. I told one joke one time. My mom had forgot the story. She forgot that she did that, so I told the joke, and she's like, "How do you remember that?" Like, dude, I remember a lot.
Scars, mom.
Like, yeah, you threw a rock through Ricky's TV and tried to get me to take the whipping for it. That scars me.
Oh, now I got to know this story.
Oh, all right.
You want another sip?
Yeah, I'll take a little bit more.
I got you, bro. It's the least I can do for
Thank you, brother.
reparations purposes.
Yo, man. Hey, if anybody would give me reparations, I do take chicken wings.
$17.92 and I've got some chickens out there, but they're not for eating.
What are you gonna do with them?
Eat their eggs.
Oh, I thought you was gonna use them for alarm clocks. Like, what else would you get chickens for? Like,
Well, there's certain things you can do.
I was about to run outside with a biscuit. Like, come here.
There's one of my chickens, man. She's like, there's a pecking order. Pecking order is a real thing within chickens. Like they have
Is it really?
Yeah, they have to establish their dominance, and they're all hens, right? Because if you have a rooster, then it'll pollinate the egg, and I don't want more chickens.
Oh, okay.
I just want to eat. So they establish a pecking order, and it's literally they'll go around and they'll fluff up and act all tough and stuff. Well, the number one chicken that I've got, it has been established. Her name is Bean.
Oh shit.
And she is vicious, dude. She's this little speed demon. She'll put her ass up in the air and just run and get right up next to one and go and just peck them right in the head, and they move. That's Queen Bean, man.
So you got the golden girls of chickens out there, all hens.
Yes, all hens.
Estelle Getty, Betty White, the other two hoes
got
that don't
'em all.
nobody remember.
I got 4 black ones though, so we got the Huxtables too. Man.
Oh my god, yo, dude, get out and tell some jokes, man.
I need to, man.
Like, stop pump faking. Come to an open mic,
Dude, I'd love to. The problem is my wife hates me.
What do you mean?
She doesn't want me to be funny.
But you're naturally funny.
know.
I can tell
No.
you. I'm like,
It's
what
just
do you?
my problem. My problem is she's seen some of my jokes, and they're all about things in my pants,
Penises.
in my old funny like life that I lived, and well, that and they're really not politically correct, and they're just ridiculous. And I'll probably still do some stuff, but it'll be a minute to where I can hone it.
That's the beauty of it, baby. My first night of comedy, I told people I like to get my ass ate, dude. It's the beauty of it.
Nice.
And I got on my back, kicked my legs up and everything, dude.
By the way, I'm glad you're here. That's why you're here.
Yeah. Let me demonstrate. Dude. Don't do it on me.
Don't do it on me though.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to the story.
Yeah, sorry, your mom
let's get away
rocks.
from these assholes. All right, so my mom, she was dating my sister's dad, this dude named Ricky. I was outside playing one day. Like back, you come in before the street lights come on.
Yep.
So I'm just like literally a house over with my cousins playing. Get done playing. I'm been in the corner going to the apartment, and I just hear I'm like, oh, what was that?
Yep.
I look, there's a big rock in front of the TV. My mom sees me, see her. Like, if I wouldn't have been her kid, she would have had to kill me because you got to hide witnesses.
Yes.
But she looked at me and she was like, get in the car, let's go. I was like, all right, let's go. Looking at the TV.
Yeah.
So then we get in the car, we're driving for a little bit. She's like, if you can have anything in the world right now, what would it be? This is like 98, 99. So I'm like, a Game Boy Color.
Ooh.
That was the thing for kids.
Yeah.
She's like, you want a Game Boy Color? I was like, yeah, I want a Game Boy Color. She's like, all right, you have to do something for me. What's up? Tell Ricky you threw the rock. I was like, hold up, bitch. Like, what do you mean? She's like, you want the Game Boy Color, right? I was like, yeah, but he's going to whip me. And this ain't gonna be no regular whipping because it was like one of them old school like TVs like that size with the big back.
Oh yeah.
Like you remember when those big
Projector,
screens,
like
yeah,
TVs. Yeah, dude.
those aren't easy to fix. But I was like, you know what, Mama, I got you. If I get a Game Boy for this, let's do it. So then we go back home. Ricky's there and he's just looking at his TV like, man, what's going on? He wants to know what happened. I look at my mom, I wink at her like, I got you. I was like, Ricky, I was just trying to play baseball with rocks because I'm an idiot. And I accidentally hit your TV. My bad. I'm going to just go to my room. I know you're mad. He hit me in the chest like hard to stop me and was like, oh no, sir. Your ass finna get whipped for this shit. Like, look at my TV. Like, it's not cutting on or nothing.
Oh.
I look at my mom because she said he wasn't going to whip me. I looked at my mom and I'm like, you got me? She looks back at me and said, well, Jordan, you should have been playing baseball in the house. I'm like, you dirty, yo. Right before he went to whip me, I had to just stop him, yo. I was like, I didn't do this. Meet me in the kitchen. I'll tell you who did it. Oh. This shit turned into first 48, dude. I had lobster tails, Lunchables, orange juice. I was like, mama did that shit. Yo, you're not about to whip me with all your might for this.
Yeah.
I was like, and she bleached your clothes, dude. I didn't do this shit. Like, I wasn't trying to learn to do laundry. Mama did all that. Like,
dang it, man.
mom tried to set me up, dude.
Mom messed up. Dang.
I love my mom to death.
Did you get a Game Boy?
No, I didn't get a Game Boy. Well, no, I did. I'm lying. And my mom bought me the Game Boy in like the most BS way possible. It was for Christmas. We're shopping for Christmas. She's like, what color Game Boy do you think your sister would like? And I'm like, bitch, I want one. What do you mean, Nicole? Like, can I get it?
She ain't took the rap for nobody.
So I point out like this turquoise one. I'm like, I guess she'll like that one. And she's like, all right, we got to get her a case. Let's get her a case. I point out like this gold Pokemon case. I'm thinking it's for my sister the whole time. So I'm pissed in the car.
Yeah.
Like, a week later, it's Christmas. She hands me my presents, and it's the Game Boy. I was like, oh, my God, it's lit.
That's awesome, man. So I had the OG Game Boy.
The gray joint?
With it was like the off-white with the green screen.
Oh, yeah.
Like the very first one. So I took it to school, and before school, sit in the hallway, do all that stuff with all 30 of my classmates. And, of course, the girls want to play it. Right?
Really?
Yeah.
What games you have on it? Street Fighter?
I don't know. It's probably Tetris, honestly.
Tetris? Oh, yeah, that's a classic.
So I remember just sitting there, and I ended up getting a girlfriend because I had a Game Boy. We started talking, and I mean, I was young. And she was like, do you want to be my boyfriend? And then come to find out, she just wanted to hang out and play my Game Boy.
Oh, she didn't really like you?
Not at all.
That's how girls do you, man.
I was like, because then I wanted to play like Excite Bike or something. I can't remember what it was on there. And I was playing my Game Boy too much, and she had enough.
Oh, you weren't letting her play?
Rest is history. No, I kind of caught on.
Oh,
I wasn't kissing or nothing. I was just like, I'd get to school with a fresh 4 AA battery in the back, and she'd be like, hey.
Girls maybe do mature faster than us, because how did she think of that scheme to be like, if I pretend to date this dude,
yes,
I can play his Game Boy?
Yeah, it was wild, dude. And then I ended up dating this girl, Opal. Come to find out she liked one of my friends. And then I had one of my friends tell her that my friend liked her and wanted to go out. She said, yeah. And I was like, psych. And just, yeah, dude. I got the like 5th, 6th, 7th grade, dude. I had it hard.
I broke up with chicks for shady reasons.
Yeah.
I broke up with a chick in 6th grade because she hadn't quite hit puberty, so she had no titties.
Oh.
And all my homies were giving me hell like, she's a itty bitty and I just bit into the peer pressure. I was like, I can't do it. I mean,
can't. You gonna have to holler
you're
at me.
beautiful. We got the same chest. I don't like this.
Dude, I had a bird chest. I was little.
Really?
Until I graduated high school. Well, until I went to Nashville, I was like 160, 165 pounds,
Shit.
man. On this frame, I look like a golf club. You know, like a wedge, a sand wedge.
I think the biggest I got as a kid was probably like 200.
Okay.
But then football came around, I lost it. So my walk around weight for the longest like 180, like 160, 180.
Yeah, that's good. What are you, 6'2"?
Shit, I wish. Probably like 6'1".
6'1".
Don't let the hair fool you, dude. I got this
Okay.
hair. I'm going to be shorter. Yeah. Trust.
That's funny, man. Yeah, man. I started trying to lift and get big and doing all this stuff, and I got up 265.
Damn.
But my neighbor was doing strongman, so it like kind of that.
The shit where you got to pick up the rocks and.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
He was a monster, dude.
He could throw the kegs in the air?
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
6'7", 330 is what he was.
You got to be a bad motherfucker to do that shit. Yo.
Big dude, man. Like
Hell no.
pulling 700-800 pounds, like just dumb, like big, like that was life.
But
you know?
what sucks about those strongman competitions is always the foreigners that win, like Russians or wherever Arnold Schwarzenegger's from. Like, the motherfuckers always win, dude.
Their names are like Vlasnachis.
Yeah, like it's as long as the ticker on ESPN. You're like,
but he knows. Thank you.
yeah, that's all he knows.
They all
Biggest
sound the
shit.
same too.
All bald, all got those knee pads on.
Dude, you know they pay for it later in life.
Oh yeah, you seen Ronnie Coleman?
Oh, dude, with the arm braces that he walks with, looking like that dude from freaking South Park.
You're fucked up, yo. Ronnie Coleman is a 7-time Mr. Olympian. Give it all you got. But his back, yo.
He's messed up.
I mean,
dude.
I guess if you're going to compete like that, you really got to put your body to it. He probably has no regrets.
It's repercussion. I mean, it's like traumatic brain injury, you know, for fighters and for,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it's part of it for some of those folks.
That stuff makes me mad with fighters. People get so mad at, like, Floyd for what he does, but I'm like, if he takes some hits, he's going to be Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Like, at least he can talk. Like,
At least he's good. I don't know if he can make the best decisions. You know, going in with Conor potentially to do a who is Floyd Mayweather getting ready to do a fight with?
I saw this the other day.
It's not a good decision from what I remember.
No, it's John Gotti III.
Okay.
John Gotti's
Okay.
like the gangster John Gotti, his
Yeah,
grandson down the road.
That might be all right. But like going in against like Nate Diaz or somebody
No,
like
I
that
mean,
wouldn't.
going against Conor, I knew he was going to win. Like, dude, he's beat
Yeah.
everybody. But if you switch it and put him in Conor's avenue,
Done.
it's over in a minute.
Done.
Conor's going to beat the dog shit out of Floyd. He's going to kick him in the legs about twice
Yeah.
and just immobilize him.
It's a different world,
And then I'm
man.
going to just tee off on you. Yeah.
Completely different. MMA and boxing. I think that's why boxing took such a. Because once you've watched a good MMA fight where they actually stand and brawl and then they have some grappling and then just watching the chess pieces move.
That's tough because I watch both like religiously. I'm a combat sport
Yeah.
fanatic, dude.
Dude, I can't get into boxing.
Really?
I never did. Even Mike Tyson, like his heyday and stuff, I'd have friends that would get like pay-per-views and stuff. And I for some reason, I just never got into it.
Dang, that's crazy, man. I love boxing. I love MMA too. UFC,
Yeah, dude.
I watch a lot.
Who's your fighter? Who's your main guy? Everybody's got their guy.
In MMA?
Yeah.
That's tough. It's tough.
I already know mine off the top of my head. Man.
Who?
Israel Adesanya.
All right.
See, I was thinking Izzy too, but then Izzy's good, but I like O'Malley.
Okay.
Oh,
like
Sugar Sean's number 2.
I like O'Malley.
For sure.
I like Game Bread, even though he takes losses. I like Game
Yeah.
Bread.
What do you think about Jones?
My friends gave me hell because I was like, Cyril Gahn is going to win this fight. And he lost in like 46
It was
seconds.
pretty quick.
I was like, John Jones is the GOAT.
He could be, man.
John Jones is the
Mighty Mouse. What about Mighty Mouse though?
I don't
think
like
he
I don't like how they did him.
Yeah.
Like they just traded him for Ben Askren, who
Yeah.
gave up the fastest knockout in UFC history.
Yeah.
I love Mighty Mouse.
So we're friends. We had Tony Gravely on here.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
exactly who you're talking about. That's wild. He was here.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. He's with Top Team down in Florida now.
Oh, is he really?
Yep.
That's dope.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man.
I remember watching the MMA event. It might have been his first fight, and I just remember it coming up Christiansburg, Virginia, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?
Yeah, dude.
Like out of Christiansburg, like
Yep.
it was just so lit to see. And he won the fight. I was
Yep.
like, hell yeah.
Tech MMA, man. He was over at Tech MMA for the longest time.
Oh,
doing this
really?
thing.
Did he wrestle at Tech or something?
Did he?
No, I believe he's an out-of-state wrestler. I can pull it up though in a second.
Yeah, Logan won state.
I can't believe
Wrestling.
he rep Christiansburg. You run state in wrestling? Where at Christiansburg?
So no, I was down in Georgia with in Withville.
Ah, okay.
Super tiny.
Yeah.
So you went against like Grundy and stuff, right?
Grundy, wrestled a lot of Grundy. Rural Retreat.
Because
Yeah,
Grundy was like what? They were like the shit down there, like Christiansburg is, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
I think.
Tony did wrestle for App State University.
App State.
Yeah. Okay. So next week we've got Hunter Bolin coming in, Virginia Tech wrestler.
Christiansburg
Oh,
Cowboy.
hell yeah.
Yeah, the Christiansburg Cowboy. He's got like a.
That's his nickname, the Christiansburg Cowboy? Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, that's his nickname.
I'm all about that.
That's tough. The Christiansburg Cowboy.
Yeah, he's a monster on the mat, man, dude.
Like,
You
got
gotta be a
absolute
monster to do that
killer.
shit, dude. Hats off to anybody who does that.
Yeah, Logan's man. He's got accolades, dude. He made it happen in his day for sure.
That's dope.
I wrestled for 12 years. Across high school, I was 137 and 24.
God, 137 and 24.
That's a good record.
What's your longest streak?
Wins. It's probably my senior year. I think I had like 21 in a row.
God,
And I was at a semifinals at a tournament and went up against a dude from like 6A, and I lost to him by a point.
you ever wanted to go to the Boogie Woogie camp and wrestle up there? Hey, shout out to the Boogie Woogie camp. Me and my homie about to do the color commentating up there.
That's awesome.
Like, I love them wrestlers so much.
Is that's still a thing?
Yeah, it's still going, man.
Dang. I gotta go, dude.
Go,
I'm missing
please.
out on so much ridiculousness. It's insane, dude.
This is like some of the Boogie Woogie camp is probably some of the funnest entertainment on a Sunday. And every now and then you'll see Boogie, like, and he looks like he's gliding. Like, he is the Ric Flair of this area. I don't care what nobody says. He has had pictures with everybody. He's wrestled since what, the 60s?
Forever.
Like, dude, the Boogie Woogie man is that guy.
Dang it, dude. Where's that at? Shawsville?
Yeah, it's off in the cut, dude. Like, I could,
That's pretty deep.
if
in
I
there.
knew more about Eastmont, because it's easy to get to. There's like a gas station, like a lounge or something. It's across from, you know where Dollar General is?
Yes.
Okay, so across from there, you go down the holler a little bit, just stay straight for maybe like 10 minutes, and then it's right there on the left.
I need to do this.
The Boogie School.
Dang.
That shit is fire. Yo, they got high flyers in there sometime, and you know they're in a fucking shed. I'm like, how are y'all jumping like this?
Y'all are gonna die.
But yeah, that's some of the coolest people up there, like, because they really are trying to perfect their craft. So I almost see like it's not a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's almost parallel with what I'm doing.
yeah.
Like amateur ranks in a way, but y'all sitting here perfecting it. I'm doing the same thing, so it's like a good mesh of like the both worlds.
That's awesome.
I
dude.
see other people working on perfecting to try to become somebody.
Bro, I had no idea that was still going on.
Yeah.
I knew it was like 20 years ago.
Yeah, where he used to travel with it.
Mug used to go to sit out in Walmart, have a fold out table and look pictures and sign them.
Really?
Pretty sure.
I mean, he's Ric Flair, dude. I didn't know he had wrestling boots tattooed on his leg.
Does he?
Both
out of
legs.
town.
If he takes his regular shoes off, he's got wrestling boots tatted. Like that
Like
is
the whole foot?
yeah. Like I heard it's like knee high. So
Dang.
imagine, yo, that. Hey, shout out to the Boogie Woogie man.
Dude, that's living.
We need more commitment like that to crafts
He's
in
one,
this world.
If he forgets his boots,
He's
he's
gonna be
good.
yeah. Oh.
Well, I got a short memory.
Yo, that is a wild dude. I didn't know he had barbed wire tattooed on his forehead.
I didn't either.
That's a wild man.
Dude.
But he's met everybody. Like you go to like the Boogie Hall of Fame, see all the pictures he's taking with people. It's like,
Holy
Jesus
crap.
Christ.
I need to get out more. I'm sad.
I mean, yeah, I mean now there's stuff to do here. We got the comedy scene running, so now
Yeah.
you can enjoy jokes. You don't just have to wait for football season like everybody
true.
else does.
That was it for a long time. It's
Just
like
football.
Hokies football, and then they sucked. And you're like, come on, man.
I don't even know who's on the team anymore.
That dude.
That dude, yeah. That's how I feel. That dude, number 8, somebody.
Yeah, I think he runs, maybe. What's it? Hey, who's the quarterback this year?
Ryan Willis, I believe.
You think he's going to start?
Ryan Willis is still on the team?
Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not quoting.
I thought they brought in a transfer from Marshall.
VT.
I think there's somebody there too.
There's somebody that's contesting for that spot. Let's see.
That's wild, man.
I love my Hokies to death, but I think once you hit a certain age,
Yeah.
you just stop
sorry.
caring.
It's not him. Grant Wells.
Grant Wells. Yeah, that's the dude
I
from
was
Marshall.
watching a little bit of his spring game highlights. He looks pretty good.
Yeah, we'll see.
It looks nice.
I just got to the point to where it was so hard. You had to like subscribe to the most obscure networks because nobody was showing a game because they weren't doing worth a crap.
You know it's bad when the local channels won't even show you.
Yeah, they're like, we're doing infomercials. You know, it's like we're not picking this game up.
We're gonna put the X-Files on Fox. Y'all need to watch this shit.
No doubt.
Price is Right.
So what's up next? Like, what's your next show you got coming up?
I guess next would be the May 23rd in Rocky Mount.
Okay.
But until then, I'm just gonna be around working different places, going out to Roanoke and stuff. That's basically it's comedy week this week, but it's been weird. I missed Monday. Our Tuesday spot, somebody just got basically offed in there a couple weeks ago.
Oh, cool.
So we had to shut that down.
Where's that at?
Shishka Bar.
Bless you.
Yeah, L'Chaim. It's downtown Roanoke. It's a hookah bar.
Okay.
And I had went there once, and it was fun. And then my homie, I was talking to him about it because he runs it. He's like, "Yeah, somebody just got killed."
Why are people getting killed at a hookah bar?
Dog, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What are you mad about at a hookah lounge?
Like, aren't y'all sharing like puffs?
Really?
Relax.
Like, y'all are flavoring y'all's cancer, and everybody's collectively getting it in here.
It smells like Fruit Loops,
Dude,
and everybody's pissed.
I don't get it, bro.
I don't know, man.
And then tonight was supposed to be Big Lick. Big Lick has been moved. Tomorrow's at the Tajma, but I've never been there.
Okay, where's that at?
Somewhere in Roanoke. All this is in Roanoke.
Okay,
So I'm gonna just go to the Music Lounge Friday. The people that we were talking about beforehand.
I got you.
So I like going there. They show a lot of love.
That's cool, man. It looked like it was. You know, all I could see was like kind of a little stage and stuff. Like,
Yeah, it's a dope place, man. I just hope we can get it more popping for the comedy. Like the music always looks like it's popping, but comedy around here, it's just. I don't know if it's just like a small town mind where just some people just think like, "Oh, I haven't seen you on TV," like, but it's like still come out, like support.
College people, man. It's just their brains.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you haven't seen me on TV, but you could.
Yeah.
Don't you want to discover me before everybody else?
Yes.
I always thrived on wanting to discover like music. I'm sure you were like that. You want to find music first.
Share it with your friends.
Yeah, new shows, anything new. But now y'all move with the masses so much. Like,
such a herd mentality. But so I was just thinking about that. You're talking about discovering music and all that. Are you old school hip hop, new school hip hop?
old school. I can't stand this new shit, boy.
It's so bad.
Everybody little or they're named after like
Computer
computer parts.
Yeah.
Like I hate
Little
it.
Hitachi.
Yeah, dude. I hate yeah, little Tamagotchi. I hate this shit.
What was it? Sound like really cheap knockoff Yokohamas.
Yeah, dude. Like y'all all sound like car parts from a Chinese fucking website. This shit just sucks.
RockAuto.com.
I'm definitely old school. Like what's really sad to say is the new school rappers that I did like have all got killed, which it sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. I just haven't found anybody new. Like this is weird. It's weird. I'm white. I'm really white.
What does that mean? I love white music.
NF. Do you listen to hip hop artist NF?
I've heard other people talk about it.
He's good.
Super good.
I like Logic. You know, he's all right.
Because Logic is a nigga who don't claim us.
Yeah,
that's the first. He's like,
dude, and some of that unplugged stuff with Mac Miller, I really like.
Oh yeah, I love Mac, dude.
But I'm having a hard time finding a hip hop artist that I really, really like now.
Okay, let's gauge it like this. What old school artists do you like? And then I'll see if I can think of one that would be similar in today's age.
So obviously, I grew up Tupac, you know, Big Daddy Kane. I liked Fushnikins. I liked Das Effects. I kind of liked, not as much on like Del the Funky Homo Sapien, but I kind of like that more thought-provoking type stuff.
Yeah, stuff that makes you think. You don't want just like club stuff and repetitive.
But then at the same time, I mean, Dre and Snoop, were on. You know, I think the crunkest I got was probably
Crunk. Yo,
Master P. That was probably as far as I got cash. That's
hey, nothing wrong with that.
you know, but I didn't go into that whole side of things. But I loved Mobb Deep. Mobb Deep was probably one of my favorite Shook ones. You know, 1 and 2.
So you like some gangster shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
NWA, Eazy-E.
And all the good gangster people. Like I would suggest maybe like a Nipsey, maybe.
See, I
from the
do.
West
Yeah,
Coast.
I can get down with Nipsey.
Nobody's good nowadays, dude.
It's terrible.
I used to listen to Young Dolph religiously,
Yeah.
but now it's weird when I listen to him just because he's not here no more.
Yeah.
But Young Dolph was a good one. I don't really listen to new music, dude.
What about your old school? What do you consider old school?
No, everything from like, I mean, NWA. I listen to NWA slightly.
Yeah.
My old school, it's really Big L. I listen to a lot of
Okay.
Big L. I like him. Biggie, Tupac, of course. Maybe like Outkast, a little bit of
Oh, dude,
Outkast.
stank on you.
Jay-Z. Like I listen to all the old school, but I think my cutoff is probably like 2011, 2012. Everything after that to me is just
Garbage.
yeah.
I think my cutoff was right around like probably honestly Chronic 2000.
Damn. I
Like-
feel you though.
See, I was I was in a rock band and I always loved hip hop and always I would listen to Onyx and get the cassette tapes and flip them over and freestyle and do all that and like just at a certain point I was like I didn't really ever get into 50.
What?
I never did.
That's
man.
crazy. 50 Cent blew.
I know, like I don't know, never did. Just never got in. I really never really got into Eminem hard.
That's a shot. You like Logic, but you didn't get into Eminem?
Mhm.
And Mac, and you didn't like Eminem.
Yeah, it was odd. I mean, I understood it and I got it, but it was a little too like theatrical. I think it was a little too like okay, like shock, like a Marilyn Manson type for rock and roll. I'm
Like you're just
okay.
trying to shock people, but you
Yeah.
can rhyme. Yeah,
I
okay,
got
can
it.
feel that.
I understood it, and some of the shit I thought was awesome, but like shit
For the most part, it's gimmicky to you.
to me, yeah.
I can dig it.
And a lot of hip hop in general is just a gimmick.
Gimmick, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like NWA probably lived that.
Yeah, so
You know
they
what I mean?
definitely did. But like, I feel you, man. It's just that's why I'm glad my music taste is just so broad. Like, there's no telling what I'll pull up bumping. Like sometimes I'll play Kylie Minogue, Can't Get You Out of My Head, full blast. No, I play whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I love music. It
Same.
don't just stop hip hop R&B. Like I mess people up with my music selections.
Yep. I'm the same, my friend.
Like
Bro, thank you so much for making time out.
for sure, bro.
Shout out all your social medias where people can get at you, all that stuff.
Where we at with it? Twitter at Uncancelable, Instagram LL_Jordan B, Facebook Mike Jordan, but you won't let me change because I have to do too much. YouTube 140 Characters Podcast, May 23rd, Rocky Mount, Peace of Mind, me and the commission. We're gonna be there. We're telling jokes. $20 tickets online, $25 at the door. Shout out to the Commotion Podcast for having me, man.
Yeah,
this
bro.
has been fun, baby.
Yeah. I'm excited. And we got to chat, man. I got to get some of your people on, man.
For sure. For
You
sure.
know what I mean? I'll get more 1792 if that's what
If they'll allow
it takes. If that's what it takes.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Much love to you, my friend.
Thank you,
We'll
brother.
do this
Thank you.
again. I want to get, multiple guests on and stuff. And I just got to come see you in your natural habitat.
For
man,
sure. Come
on
out, man. The
stage.
shows is always fun. I like to make them a party. After the show's is over, let's party, man.
Awesome, man.
So we're gonna have fun.
Jordan B, y'all, thank you so much. Until next week, make sure you stay tuned. We have got Hunter Boland, wrestler, entrepreneur, all around badass. Until next time, I'm Rob with Commotion Podcast. Much love.
Peace.